All right, y'all. Today we're going to look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. Going to diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir Low Click Syndrome. Now, BLCS, Boudoir Low Click Syndrome, is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ads is under 6%. This means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking anywhere on our Boudoir Facebook ads. And that means fewer than 6 out of 100 women, our ads are actually entering their brain. And that means fewer than 6 out of 100 women actually have a non-zero chance of buying from us because our ad needs to enter their brain for them to do that, which means they need to click somewhere on our ad for that to happen, which means we need to have them not scroll by our ad in the first place. So this is the basically the amount of non-scroller buyers. We gotta get this number as high as possible. 6% is the minimum. Every Boudoir Facebook ad can be above 6%. Anything under 6% means we got some big problems. And that's because unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. Now it's common, it's extremely common. Everyone believes it's normal, but it's actually a symptom of a deeper root cause. And those deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, the 3 PCM. More on those at the end of the video. Now we also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low click advertiser, a BLCA. So we're building our universe here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Now we do have a solution. There is a solution to solve this. BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, Boudoir PCO, and treatment takes about a week. And we know about this solution because we invented it. Can't get this anywhere else. And we know it works because we've done it a bunch of times. And it's worked every time. And the way treatment works is we duplicate the original ad that has BLCS. We leave the original ad as it is. And we actually apply the Boudoir PCO treatment to the duplicated ad, run them in parallel, and then see whichever one, keep whichever one has the better metrics, better unique CTRL. And it's always been the Boudoir PCO treated ad that wins that. Next, once treated with Boudoir PCO, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, this means, yeah, we finally got our unique CTRL above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So that's our full universe here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Solution, Boudoir PCO, takes about a week. We achieve PCA pre-click alignment, and we become a dominant Boudoir advertiser, DBA with Boudoir brain entry boost. Now, in my residency, brought in a Boudoir Facebook ad from out in the wild to the hospital, tested it, found out its unique CTRL is 4.3%. So when unique CTRL is under 6%, we know that BLCS is present. And when BLCS is present, then we know that we have, we got a problem and we can actually solve it with Boudoir PCO. Now, since BLCS is present, we decided to treat with Boudoir PCO, took about a week, and we got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So awesome. We actually found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they spend 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the new Boudoir PCO treated ad to get that into the same number of women's brains. So at $3,700, difference between the two, they no longer have to spend. They pocket that as a, don't need to spend expense. And $3,700 a month kind of phantom profit or Boudoir PCO bonus profit every single month. After a year, that's like 40K without having to do any extra work, no extra fulfillment, no servicing any more clients, nothing like that. Now, second part of my residency, I got the unique CTRL, found out it was 1.39%. So unique CTRL under 6%, we know that BLCS is present. And when BLCS is present, we've got boudoir low click syndrome. So we got to solve that ASAP. Big, big, big problem. So, we got Boudoir PCO, we got the solution. We treated Boudoir PCO, got our Boudoir Facebook ad unique CTRL up to 9.13% after about a week of treatment. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir PCO treated ad, and they have no problemos. They're able to get the Boudoir PCO treated ad into literally the same number of women's brains at the 1.6K a month spent compared to original at 10K a month spend. So the 8,400 bucks a month, they no longer have to spend. They simply pocket it. It's kind of a phantom bonus, a Boudoir PCO bonus. And as a result, they are, get a bonus. It's kind of like, was that 100K at the end of the year? Literally for doing no extra work, simply getting rid of the inefficiency, advertising inefficiency. All right, next we got our had a patient come through. His Boudoir Facebook ad, you had a unique CTRL of 5.03%. Okay, under 6%. That means we got unique CTRL under 6% means BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. And we got the treatment for it, Boudoir PCO. Treatment takes about a week, and we got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out the Boudoir Facebook ad, the original one, was wasting 67% of his ad spend. So if he was spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, now he only needs to spend 3,300 bucks a month on this Boudoir PCO treated ad to get actually the same, get his ad into the same number of women's brains. So, he can basically profit that 6,700 bucks a month by not spending that on ads because he no longer needs to because that was 100% being wasted. That's like 80K profit over the next year or the next 12 months. So we've discovered that the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. I mean, look at these numbers here. They're wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. So, the average there is probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. And so, spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads right now, the average is 5K that's being wasted every single day or every single month. And, Boudoir PCO solves that. You can put that 5K back in y'all's pocket. You no longer have to waste that. That's kind of like a 5K phantom bonus every single month that you don't have to spend, which is literally like a, like 60K bonus at the end of 12 months. So now we're gonna diagnose this, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so what we see right here, we got the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we are trusting what Facebook tells us to fill out is what we should fill out. But the consequences of this are more women scroll by our ad than necessary, pulling unique CTRL under 6%, leading to Boudoir low click syndrome. And Facebook actually likes it because Facebook gets to serve more ads per unit time. And when that happens, Facebook makes more money per unit time. We make less money per unit time. And we're actually wasting more money per unit time. So this pulls unique CTRL under 6% and contributes to Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, second, looking at the creative here, looking at the image, photo. So we got the, looks like an ad mistake. So the false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we believe an ad should look like an ad because that's how we've seen most ads on Facebook and nearly every Boudoir Facebook ad. They all look like ads. But the consequence of this is way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary. And when that happens, we actually it pulls unique CTR all under 6% and contributes to BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, we're gonna look at the See More headline up here. First 2 3/4 lines Facebook mobile news feed, and actually we're only using a line and a quarter, so we're only using like half of our space here to get people to decide whether to click in or not, or click to read more or what. And so, enter to win a boudoir experience for 5 lucky ladies. The prize includes. All right, so yeah, we got the lack of context mistake here. So we're missing context. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we actually believe that we're providing enough context for the right women to click in and the wrong women to scroll on by. But actually, we're going to get more of the wrong women scrolling on by and more of the right women scrolling on by. So it's going to pull our unique CTR all under 6%. And it's actually going to contribute to BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so looking at this, do we believe this has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome, and has a unique CTR under 6%? Yes. All right, so my diagnosis is yes. Now, if you're a BLCA, a Boudoir low click advertiser with BLCS, and so your unique CTR, all of your Boudoir Facebook ads is under 6%, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you've decided, you've looked at the marketplace, you're seeing it become more and more saturated every day. It seems like anytime everyone gets a new iPhone, they turn on Google My Business profile to say they offer Boudoir, or they get a new camera and they're posting in the mom group saying they offer Boudoir. So more and more service providers, same number of buyers, kind of more and more competition, market's getting saturated, margins tightening for everyone. And you're also seeing life inflation, life costing more and more. So you decide you're pulling more efficiency out of your business. You're optimizing other parts of the business. Now you decide you want to optimize the Facebook ad part of your business, kind of plug the leaks, easy leaks, get some fast, easy money wins back in the pocket. And, you're seeing, we can approximately eliminate about 5K a month in wasted Facebook ad spend, put that back in your pocket. So that'd be approximately 60K over the next year. And decided that you want to achieve pre-click alignment. You want to become a dominant boudoir advertiser. You want to achieve boudoir brain entry boost, your boudoir Facebook ads, because it's necessary on your way to becoming the #1 boudoir photographer in your city. So if you want to achieve all that, shoot me a DM when I open up for new patient intake. My hospital currently does not have new patient intake, but when I open up for new patient intake, shoot me a DM, and then we will basically we will see if you qualify.